Installing MPV and watching anime on Windows 10. Let's go. First off, install Quibi torrent. quibitorrent.org or search another way. Then there is the official website, which is the same thing for download Windows. Of course, uh, download the latest version and click the next a bunch of times. Yes, current version. Oh, this thing is because I already have them installed. So yeah, next a bunch of times. And I also like to start it with my Windows startup. Next, install. While we are waiting, oh, okay, fast. Yes. The only setting you should need to do is this the default save path in the downloads section. This is where you will store the file when you download them. Let's make a desktop. It's might not okay. Now download the torrent file. Uh, there are two sites mostly. That's why, but it doesn't work. Why? Because my country blocked it. So I'm gonna use LAN. LAN will work, right? It uses a clone with the different UI, but I could also bypass the thing by using cloud, like what the VPN. That here you go. See, it's a little bit different, but it's the same. It's the same torrent. Right. Now, from category, there is anime, there's audio, there's literature, there's live action, and pictures, and software. We will be focusing on anime. Uh, Anime sub. This is English translated. Uh, it will be purple, right? It non-English translated. We read and raw, which Japanese people watch. Is right. Now let's search for your name. Yes, you will see many different torrents. So I'll click here. English translated. Search again. There we go. Only anime with English translated. Okay. So that's category. Now comes the name. Uh, there's two things mostly you need to remember. First, is BD. Blu-ray disc. To put it simple, it comes later, like about a year after the anime release, something like that. Maybe years, who knows? But nowadays, it's mostly year. There is also what can I see? Anything. There is also web version, but I haven't found the image. Where is it? Or maybe not your name, but yeah. New animes is often the web version. See, CL Web DL is a web version, like the other. So this link, this you don't need to know because it just this is a magnet, right? And if you're using a magnet, you will be able to choose which file in their files to download. But with torrent, normal torrent file, you can do it. The size of the file, the date uploaded, and the system, and the details. So if there is more than zero system, which it will mean that you can download it because why? Because torrenting is simply downloading content from another person PC or system, and they have to like leave, leave the files there, then create the torrent files, then give you the torrent files, and then one more thing is they have to use a torrent transmitter like Quibi torrent, like they have to open it and add their files to this application. Then they need to keep both the files and the Quibi torrent application running. So that's how torrenting work. Downloads is how many people have downloaded this. Why is this green? Why is this just a plain color of the background? Green means trusted submitter. They are people who have done many works to the community and therefore they are well trusted. So if you wanted the faster download in speed, you should choose a torrent that have more seeders. For me, it's gonna wait. Why is this the red? Right? Red means it's a how do we say like they have been modified from one of these people, right? They took their work and then they modified it somehow, change the file's name or whatever they do. It doesn't mean they are bad. They are just modified torrent. It's not original work, right? Choose this one, download torrent, and open it. Yeah, using torrent, you see you can choose which files download and which not. So always check the file list before downloading because we need this MKV file or AVI. Actually, it's AV1, but I think it's written as AVI or MP4, but mostly it's MKV, which means Matryoshka, right? We need this, not some sassy Baka exe file or BAT. No, we need this, right? I don't need the others. So always check it. Get off of me. This is the MKV because it has a largest size here. Always animate that large. And it will just it's downloading right now. Right, meanwhile I will talk about MPV. So mpv.io installation uses Zonefly because it's easier, right? Uh, download tips for 62-bit system. This is it. Mostly right? Download it. I use WinRAR to compress and decompress this, files. You could use if you want. Extract the files. Okay. And so this more info run anyway. This is MPV, right? The MPV. Just close it for now. Uh, the torrent, yeah, halfway done. Now, MPV. There is many things to talk about, but you could show this MPV default findings, right? Image. Uh, yeah, I think there's a better version of this. It's keybind. Fuck. Somehow it's not here. Like it's here, but it's us. Uh, yeah, I think this is the default, right? Yeah, this is the default bindings. You could find a better looking version of it, but yeah, that's it. You should find one that suits yourself or something. I don't know. When configuring your device, right? It has been downloaded fully into my desktop folder. Yeah, you can also view, click file name extension to make sure that it's the file you need. Now, go to open with, choose another app, take this box and look for another app on this PC. It should be folder you have extracted, pv.exe. Now, enjoy it.
We're running out. Why just look?
Right. Why the English audio, right? Because there are three audios. This is audio, right? Japanese, default,
نبقى متأهبين إذا
and then there's English,
Come on.
right? So that's audio. Now it's a subtitle. Chinese, English, no non-honorifics. What is honorific? It's like a lady Frieren sama. Frieren sama is the honorifics. Japanese, English, also Chinese and English. You could try. Uh, there's also a key byte for adjusting volume. Honestly, I have a key byte, but that's the basic. That's the basic of how you set up and using MPV to watch anime, right? Now I will go on a little bit more about configuring MPV so that it looks the best. Right? So MPV here, you would reference, then you go to I don't remember. Wiki. Yeah. Or maybe I should just configuring MPV. Yeah, reference. What the hell is this? Oh, yes. Reference and then just click on this Git master. Configuration. There's if you want to like configuring this thing all by yourself, just read all of this, but I'm gonna be short. Open window, files, or click or press window key and or search send as data, send enter. And you need to click and make a new folder called MPV. I already have it. So and then click make a new text document, blah, 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 and then name it the whatever mpv.conf and input.conf, right? And that should work. Whenever you open them, use like open with and then choose, you know, notepad. Or you could use other things. Yeah, okay. Firefox. Oh yeah, you can even use Firefox. Just use notepad or VS Code or text editor. Right, so mostly is mpv.conf file. You can find an example configuration file. Yes, you just copy this and then paste it in. But now I will explain. First off, if you have a somewhat good system, set the profile to high quality. If this make your system lag, uh, just set it to the default or just delete this or like if you put a hashtag before, then that that line means nothing, right? So set this start in full screen mode. You type this in fs equal just keep open. What is this? It means after you finish watching uh, an episode or a movie, it won't close immediately. Force window immediate. This on you. This is a visual effect. Audio setting. Now the volume max, which means you could set the volume higher than the default. Uh, 150 means 150%. The volume here is the volume it will be using when you first open the file. Audio channels, if it's a stereo, if you have a stereo audio channel, or these two are more important. Focus the cache. So again, if you have unused RAM, just use cache. It will make you like jumping back and forth, skipping the opening, skipping the ending faster, right? So catch yes if you have RAM unused. Bytes is like a you you want to like go back like how many like 10 minutes if it's the maximum bytes. If if you set this the bigger the smoother you can go farther, right? This is the maximum for cache. I have 32 gigs of RAM, so this is normal for me. cache pause. Yeah, you said it no, because if you're running out of cache, it will cause some problems. Now, subtitle language. Uh, S lang is subtitle language. Equal your language, the language you want to see. En, you know, is English. Yeah, Vi is my mother tongue is Vietnamese. Yeah, so VIN audio language. Why did it shows an English audio the last time? Because it's not JPEG. It's actually JPEG. Yeah, my bad. So I'm gonna save this file. Control S is save. Then I will open that your name folder. Now, see, it already have Japanese audio as default. Same things go for the subtitle. You just need to put the code of the language you want to use. You can search this online. Wait, close it. So now to the key bindings is input.conf. If you don't add anything, it will use the default key bindings, which I showed you earlier. So what you need to know is the wheel up, wheel down is the scroll button of your mouse. You roll up one tab to raise the volume by 2, and so on. The right left down is the arrow key. Yeah, this is like sig, which means it's forward, or backward if it's a negative number. Now, this is important. Add chapter 1 or add chapter minus, which means if you press the key line, it will stick to the next chapter. For example, it will skip through the opening or the ending without you having to manually sync. Right? Qui, small qui, qui with cap locks in capital, I mean, is quit watch later, which means it will resume the last. Let me just show you. Wait, it doesn't work. Somehow it doesn't work. Oh, it's not control, it's shift. Rồi, sorry, maybe. Right. 1 hour 22 minutes, right? Now I reopen the file. Yeah, it's the same time where I left off. So that's pretty much all. So these are problem like dryness, adjusting supposition, which means moving up or down, cycle subusability, cycle full screen, screenshot, and screenshot video. Screenshot video means they will not capture the subtitles even if they are visible on the screen, right? And S is like a normal screen capture. Yeah, and you also need these things. I think these are very important if you well watching some particular submit. Script bindings like select SID. SID is subtitle ID, and select check if the audio check. So subtitle ID, right, is F1. So go to the video and press F1. You see, it can show you subtitle and you can choose from there. What about F2? F2 is like an audio check, right? Actually, also video check. Yeah, and actually you can select the subtitle here. By the way, yes, very convenient. So these are the two scripts that you should bind into a key. That's pretty much it. Remember, don't put the same key bind. If you put the same key bind to a same key, I think that's the key bind that was specified under will take over control, right? So remember to check if your key bind is the same as some default key binds or something. If it doesn't work, I think it is the same as something else. So that's all. Have fun.